Hope you're doing good. We're playing Stationeers today, which I've been playing a little bit again lately, and I'm very much enjoying it. But I wanna try and survive on Europa for a while, because I've been playing Mars so far, and Mars is easy. Like, I have a Mars survival game. I have a Europa survival game, but it's like really early in the playthrough, so I'm gonna start a new one. But yeah, Mars I've kind of survived. Hey, Subaru, what's up? It has been a very long time since I've seen you. My God, it's good to see some familiar faces. So we have Europa. I don't actually know which of these is, like, what the differences are between these places. Hey, Orchidee fan, what up? Damn, there's a lot of people that are like super early. Welcome, guys. It's good to see you guys. How are you doing, actually? Because it's been a very long time since I've been on Twitch. It's been far too long. In the meantime, I'll try and figure out where I want to start. So we have a large flat pan of an icy basin, which is really nice probably for surviving, but it also seems a little bit boring. I think the YouTube link is not working. Oh, frick. Oh, man. I knew this would... Oh, yeah. So YouTube and streaming is a bit weird. Hold on, I'll explain in a second. Let me fix it first. Okay, it should be fixed. So yeah, I'm trying out YouTube and Twitch at the same time. And Twitch, well, I'm familiar with. I know how Twitch works mostly, but I'm using Twitch as secondary stream now because I thought, hey, I know how Twitch works, so it's probably fine. Turns out that's a problem. And YouTube, how you set up a stream on the YouTube side of things is super convoluted. I don't know how they thought this was a good process, but they made something that sort of works, but it isn't very user-friendly. So that's why I messed up. Apparently I got a new URL. Ooh, building some 40k stuff. Nice. I've not actually looked into 40k too much, but what kind of things are you making? Let me... Hey, Orchidee fan. Yep, that does work. Welcome. You are now #1 top fan. Congrats. So I'm thinking either Glacial Channel, because it's like, it has mountains, and I like mountains. Maybe Bogdan Pass, or Frigid Highlands. The rest is all mostly flat. Well, I guess Tyre Valley and Icy Basin are mostly flat, and I don't like that. Some Emperor's Children, nothing to see here. Right. Nice. What are you doing to them? Are you like actually fully like assembling things, or is it painting them? I've, again, got no experience with 40k and like that whole system, I guess. What do you call it? Whatsoever. Let's actually do Frigid Highlands, because I think that'll be horrible, which means probably fun. Or maybe no. Let's do Glacial Channel, because no sunlight. It suits me as a gamer. Today's just assembly. Okay, gotcha. And then you just like you buy kits for this, or that you then assemble, or is it also like kit bashing stuff? Again, no clue, but it always, like, the things I see people make they look super cool. Let's do normal, because I know a little bit about the game. Stream survival, right? Standard, because I'm a noob, so I'm not gonna do brutal, because I will die. Sorry, important thing for Stationeers. Well, recently, it's not really that recently anymore, but they've had an update where you now have to deal with waste. So there's waste bags, because you need to poop, and it sucks. It's actually like, toilets finally have a purpose, and well, I guess they exist now, and they do have a purpose, and it's, I hate it, but it is also fairly fun. So let's just start. We'll get started, and we'll see how things go. Okay, I might just die soon. I don't know, but we're going to see. I hope volume and everything is okay. By the way, again, this is first time in I don't know how long that I'm actually streaming, and I don't know how things work anymore. So it might be that things are completely messed up, and I will not know. This is fairly loud, I think, and then in a second it should be a little bit less loud. Right, so in our capsule we have waste bags now, and still the water bottles and cereal bars. Let's quickly make sure my... Oh, no. My inventory is set up the way I want it to be. Because I would like my tool belt to be here. My mining belt to be equipped. I want my tablet to be here with... let's do Atmos Analyzer for now. So, right, main problem on Europa is the incredible cold. So, on most planets, you will have to deal with cooling quite a bit. Here, you technically still do, but it's a lot easier. Let's disconnect, yes. So, here, basically, all you need to do for cooling is just, I don't know, adding a vent with a radiator to your base, and then you've got cooling. Because as you can see in the bottom right, the outside temperature here is minus 147, sorry, minus 140 degrees Celsius, which that's not livable. So where on the moon you can, for example, open your jetpack for a bit to, or open your helmet for a bit to drink and eat, here you can do that once. The second time you'll probably die. So it's a really bad idea. Ooh, this is a lot of mountains. I like that. That's exactly what I wanted to go for. These are my construction supplies. Things I want to prioritize are getting a small, like, breathable area up, which for now may just have to be, I don't know, like an airlock with some doors, just so I can eat and drink, because that's going to be my primary concern right now. I'm thinking maybe going down here, but actually I think over here, I kind of want these one lower. Then this is kind of far away from the lander. Over planning things. Let's just put these down next to our lander. That's probably fine. Somewhere here. Ay. This is going to be the stuff I get stuck on in this playthrough every time. So let's see. You're mostly likely to buy, you assemble, sometimes with some kit bash or magnetizing. Ah. Right. So it's a mix of everything. That's really cool. I've it's not really directly related to a 40k, but I've very recently picked up an airbrush to do, well, not really mini painting, but like some other smaller scale painting of stuff. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but I'm very much looking forward to it. Also very concerned that I'll mess things up and end up clogging the brush, but we'll see. But that's a fun hobby to get into. I think. I hope. If not, then, well, I'm gonna be in for a surprise. Okay, I seem to have forgotten a piece. So let's put that down, and then where does the sun pass by? That side. So I guess it doesn't matter too much on Europa, because, like, everything's cold and stuff, so it's, yeah, it's not going to matter. I'll just have my door on that side. Hold on. Almost. And actually, I don't want these down there. I want them here and there, which is not a pretty design, but it works mostly. Right, I'm rushing a little bit because I want to get the main thing started, the main base, but hopefully we can slow down a bit after that. Sorry, 30-second ad, so I only followed you up to something not... Oh, shit. What a horrible timing on the ad. Yeah, so I have enabled the 30-second ads. The idea being that, like, hopefully they'll be less interrupting than a 3-minute ad, but maybe I'll have to switch and then just plan the ads carefully so that, like, I take a break whenever there's an ad or something. I used to do it that way. Oh, God, that's some horrible sun time. Anyway, thing I picked up was like an airbrush and a small compressor for it, and I am super looking forward to trying that out because hopefully that'll be fun. But yeah, it's like it's not technically related to 40k, but it's something that I feel like is used a lot in that market. So it's gonna be fun. But I'm gonna be using it to spray paint for now as first project a Nerf gun, a small Nerf gun that I have, which I've wanted to paint that for quite some time, but I tried it with just normal brush, like paintbrush paints, and that did not want to work at all. So now I'm going to try with an airbrush, and hopefully that'll go a little bit better. But yeah, that's going to be a fun little project of mine. I'll make sure to share some pictures once that's done. But that's going to be a bit, because I'm still waiting on some supplies. That is something I noticed with the airbrush. It's like, you need so much stuff to make it just work normally, and I was not very prepared for that. Let's see, I want these in here actually, I want to keep that. I don't care about these for now. I do need to set up more frames, so I have a little area in front of my habitat that I can work on. I think I want to set up power on like the side with a bunch of wind turbines. Because wind turbines here on Europa are insanely good, and as you could see by how quickly the sun disappeared, solar panels are not going to be super good. So I'll have to keep that in mind when figuring out my power situation. But yeah, I think for now just going with wind turbines. You start with a small wind turbine as well. So just going with wind turbines should be fine. We'll see how that goes. Oh, ran out of sheets already. Aye. Do I have more? I do have more. Good. I also need to make sure I have a good way to get up here, because this is going to be a problem otherwise. Maybe I'll fairly quickly grow out of this area and then just move to a slightly better placed one, because from this side it's fine. I can like jump up and I can maybe make some stairs. This side is a little bit too high. But that's okay. We'll figure that out when the time's there. So things I want to do quickly is, yeah, get this breathable area up. Partially so that I can breathe and eat and drink. But also partially, hello, can I... AI viewer stream, no, ban. Partially also so that I can put my batteries inside, because batteries suffer very severely from the cold in this game. They lose, I don't know how much it is actually, but they lose a lot of power very quickly just by being in a cold environment. So the minus 140 or minus 150 almost that it is now outside is, well, basically just completely destroying my batteries. See, I have tools, yeah, angle grinder. Well, I'm not sure they lose a lot of battery in my suit, but basically it's going very quickly. Trust me on that, please. So what I want to do is get my electrical supplies and start setting up. A solid generator might be nice for a while. I do definitely want the wind turbine up. I want my area power controllers and probably the portable generator for a while, just to run some power when I need it. Painting the Nerf gun black? No, actually. I'm going for probably... have you seen Arcane? The movie thing? Because I want to go for like kind of that style, because I really liked it. So it's going to be probably a white base with then some gold and like coppery accents, and then some blue glowy stuff, which I probably won't actually make real glow this time. Normally I would go for like adding actual glow to it. For this one, I don't think well, as in lights, sorry, but for this one I think I'll just add some fake glow, because I think that'll be a little bit more realistic. Let's do one here, and then I do want a power thing for the airlock as well, which I'll do here. Actually, I can rotate this one then. I want that out of my hands. Then I can do my main kind of base area power. Let's do it here. Let's open both of these up. It's supposed to be cool. I hope it's going to be cool. If it's not, then I'm going to have messed up. Yeah, no, it's going to be a big challenge, because again, I've never used an airbrush, and I've never done a painting project like this in general. So I really hope it'll turn out at least somewhat okay. But we'll see. I'm sure it'll be fine. Hold on. I need this to be a corner. This is something that I'm doing now, but that I'm going to have to change in the hopefully near future. The layout of this, because this is going to be outside for now, which means that these batteries, well, this if I'm outside, then the airlock on this side will be open. So both of these will be outdoors, which means those batteries are going to drain very quickly. But I'll just plop them in now so that we can keep them charged, hopefully. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, hey, might as well just try it, right? Okay, let's skip on the tutorial. Cool, these are charging, so my wind turbine is doing good work. Replace this so that I keep the battery in my suit full, because I will need that. Basically, the moment it's daytime, I do want to go mining, because I'm going to need a lot of supplies fairly quickly. Because I start with an auto lathe and an arc furnace, and that's it. And I would really like a pipe bender and an electronic sprinter up basically as soon as possible, because with those I can start working on some like on a proper airlock. Because right now you start normal. Back in the days you used to start, I think, on some planets with an advanced airlock. I'm not sure if that used to be the case on Europa, but now at least you start with the basic airlock, and that technically works, but I'd prefer to use an advanced one so that I can actually keep my good air inside and the bad air outside. So I'm going to carry this over. I'm going to try and get an advanced airlock up as soon as possible, basically. That's the wrong way around. Of course it is. Here, so you start with one active vent, well, the console is fine, but yeah, basically too little stuff to make that work. I had a good layout for this on my previous save, but now I forgot what I did. Oh, you also start with a normal passive vent and normal pipes instead of insulated ones, which is actually kind of a problem on Europa. Because that means that if you put, hold on, if I put a passive vent here with a normal pipe going to it from here, that means that this is going to transfer heat to the outside and thus cold to the inside, which means that my base won't heat up enough because I don't have anything really producing a lot of heat yet. So that's a problem. Ooh, another good update they've given the game. Glass doors. They used to have an annoying feature where you couldn't route cables through their side. Well, this is a thing, but now you finally can. So, well, not the middle, but the sides are now fine for routing cables through, which is a really good quality of life upgrade. Tracker can go in here. Let's see. I need sensor, which I know that I put here on the other run. What I did in the other run was keep the floor free, mostly. But that was for routing heavier power through. But here I won't have to do that, I think. Actually, I may want to do it still. Let's make sure I have the space for it, in case I do want to do it. So I'll route my power up and around, I think. Which means that I'll have a battery charger here on the wall, and then this here probably. Let's grab the battery charger. It should be... Where did I put that box? It's this one. This is going to be a recurring theme for a while. I'm going to be losing which box I put where. Quite a lot. No, wait, it's this way around. So I put the battery charger up there, probably. I know this all doesn't matter. The sensor, sorry. I know this all doesn't matter, like, at all right now. But I'm going to care about it. Yeah, I'll put it there. And then I can route my power around. I guess I should put the wind turbines on this side, probably, but... I'll see. Maybe I'll switch this around. Actually, if I do that, I should do it now. Because otherwise that's going to be a bigger problem later. So, we're going to switch the whole thing around. Hell yeah. This can go like this. which is fine in this case. Sensor can go up here. Because why I'm doing this is because I want this side. It was a nicer building side for, like, I don't know, other stuff. Frick it. Why am I doing this? Scrap it. Scrap that. Doesn't matter. Sank, focus on what matters. Oh boy. Distraction hell. This is me playing Stationeers. This is why surviving is tricky for me. I have a really hard time focusing on the things that actually matter. Oh. Let's put this in, because this I can actually do already. Like that, I can cable most of this up. This will go like that. That'll be one of those. And this will be like this. And then I want... No. This one. We're going to go all the way down. And then here I'm going to split this up into this and this. And here I will again do this. And then we're going to go this way, which lets me connect both doors to power. And yes, I know the doors haven't been built yet, but when we get the doors built, this will all be connected now. These are still gaining power from that one wind turbine. That is fabulous. Let's make sure I weld this up so that it looks just that little bit nicer. It's a little bit of a waste of material, but in the end, it makes everything nice and walkable, and that's a good thing. We're gonna get this built. Let's actually grab all these supplies. I have actually installed, how many is it? 2 mods, I think? Maybe 3. One of them is the Segi Plus mod, which makes sure that the glowy bits actually glow, and it's much prettier. And then one of them, I'm not sure if I ended up installing that, but I wanted to install the Unlimited Paint mod, because normally I don't like using those kind of mods. But I noticed that, especially since this is just me like messing around, I kind of wanted to not have to care too much about stuff like paint. It's fine to have to care about it, but it's also somewhat annoying. So I thought, hey, maybe I should just allow myself to have unlimited paint, because it's I think it's like 1 iron per paint can, which isn't really a problem, especially later game when you'll be using most paints. So I thought, hey, maybe I should just this once allow myself the luxury of having unlimited paints, because I don't think it changes much for the actual gameplay. And here I will this way, thank you. I guess it doesn't really matter yet that these are connected fully. Like what I'm doing now is I'm connecting data as well. Doesn't really matter yet. I'm also adding a connection for a stacker, which also doesn't matter yet. And this might come back to bite me when I want to build the other tools. But I think it'll be okay. Okay, this will do for now. And then I want to get... What do I need for an electronics printer? Iron, gold, and copper. And for the pipe bender, probably the same. Iron, gold, and copper. Yes. So I need iron, gold, and copper at the very least. I would like to get some coal so I can make steel as soon as possible. And I'd like to get some silicon. So now that the sun is coming up, let's check. My mining drill has power. I am going to dump this in here. There is a survival crate, that's this one, that should have mining supplies, because there is a new tool they added for mining, which makes life a whole lot easier. It's that one. I'm not going to bring the explosives for now. I am going to bring the second mining belt, however, because that's just free storage. I will dump out the normal mining drill, bring this one, and bring the ore detector, which has a battery. This is the pneumatic mining drill, which is a lot faster as long as it still has power. And then there should be a tracker card somewhere. That's airlock. That's a tracker, which I will plop that in my tablet and make sure I have the tracker Should be somewhere here. Beacon. There we go. Right, and then we can actually finally go mining. We have a few, like, days until the storm comes. The first storm. Okay, copper is right over there, okay. And then we have gold also somewhat nearby. Right. Yeah, this mining drill is a lot faster early on, which makes it really, really convenient to start out with. And then later I'll switch to the normal mining drill once this one runs out of pressure. Because that's the thing, this one's really fast as long as the pressure is high enough inside its canister. But when it starts running out, it's a lot worse. Yeah, you get a scanner to start with. You used to, way back in the days, I think, get the GPR, which was very weird to use. And then I'm not sure whether they changed that to the old scanner or just completely removed it. I think they may have completely removed it. But yeah, you got a basically metal detector kind of scanner now. But it does detect all the ores, which makes it actually really powerful. There's my gold. Oh, I can keep that in my inventory, or in my offhand. So yeah, it's really nice if you're looking for a specific material. You can detect things that are slightly underground. Because if it starts beeping really fast, it's like, yeah, you just have to dig down a little bit and then you find the ore you're looking for. And that's super nice. This, by the way, is why I so desperately want to use the pneumatic mining drill early on. Because gold and things like nickel and silicon are really slow to mine with the normal mining drill. Once you get the heavy drill, that's no longer a problem. But early on, this stuff is just really annoying. I should have, thinking about it, I should have probably just sealed my starter room and put some flares down so that I can get a bit of heat in there. But it's a little late now because I'm already getting a hydration warning. Look, what I can now do is, hey, I'm out of gold here. Is there still some left? No, because this is beeping slowly. Copper, iron. There's iron this way. I should also get some of the ices. Ooh, silicon, I would like some of that as well. Don't need much of this. What's also really nice that you start with a second mining belt, because it means you can carry a bit more ore. Ooh, and a thing that's convenient here on Europa is that if you have ices on most planets, you would have to keep them in a mining belt or mining backpack to make sure they don't freeze, or they don't evaporate. But here on Europa, you don't have to worry about that, because the outside atmosphere is so cold. It's below zero all the time, which means that you can just leave them out. And it's no problem. You can hold them in your hands just fine. It's super convenient if you're like filling a furnace, for example. Oh, there's still some left. Because you can just split things into your hands. Because by default, splitting goes to your hands. Which is still a choice that I don't quite understand. But it is nice that it's now easy to work with. Let's see, somewhere here we had an iron blip, I think. Yes. Somewhere over this direction. There it is, I think, yeah. And I'm going to have to empty out my mining belt in a second into the other one. Or just switch belts entirely, I guess. Let's just switch belts entirely, it's easier. Because what the game does is, if you have a mining belt on, it will automatically put any materials you collect into the mining belt. Ooh, power load. That's 50% battery, which isn't much of a problem yet. But the hydration I am slightly worried about, because I technically need a breathable atmosphere to be able to drink safely. That's nitrice. I really do not need nitrice. There's still more iron underground here, it seems. Yes! See, this is what I mean. It's so nice that you can just not really look underground, but at least hear what's nearby. Super convenient. As soon as it's nighttime again, I think I'll start smelting up some stuff, because I need to get some printers going. What I could do, I think, is set up a basic airlock for now, venting outside, because if I heat up my inside atmosphere, it's going to expand quite a bit. So pressure is going to rise there. So I think it'll be fine if I just open that up and like vent some air every once in a while. Let's grab a little bit of coal, just so I have some to get started. But I don't have a furnace yet anyway, so can't really make steel or anything yet. And my main generator right now will be the small gas one, the portable gas one, because it's just so much easier. I am noticing that this drill is starting to slow down a little bit already, which means that the next mining run I'll probably have to bring the normal mining drill. Okay, that's good enough. Right, let's run back to base. Ooh, that's another feature they've added in a recent update. Way back in the days, or fairly recently actually still, if you were far away from your base, you wouldn't be able to see it, because it would just go into like some sort of LOD state where it hid itself. It would just go invisible because it was too far away. They've changed that, where now theoretically from anywhere you should be able to see your base, which is such a good upgrade. I think I want this here, which means I'll have to route some power that way, but that's okay. Let's quickly go and do that, because I have enough cables still. This is the power side, right? Yes. Just making sure, because it would suck to do that and then realize that it's not the power side. Okay, my hydration is now critical. That means 20% for hydration, which is really low. So I'll have to go work on that very soon. Let's make sure I start smelting some iron. I think I'll try and get these doors operational and then set up this airlock temporarily in a less than ideal way. Let's grab pipe, let's grab a vent so that I can at least start venting stuff to the outside. Let's grab a labeler. Yeah, we'll call it outside for now. That's fine. Airlock sensor. We have outside door and habitat door. And then we shall do the final little few things. I will grab the airlock card after all. And for the doors we need, I think, that's just exactly the wrong tool to use. Welding torch, plastic sheet, and I think we need a glass sheet and a wrench after that. So I'll grab these. I have a plastic sheet still. Let's go weld this stuff up. Oh, I've actually, on my other save, I've tried out a fun method of heating up your indoor space that I will show you in a second, because it was actually... Oh, door's powered, yeah. Duh. It was actually really fun to try that, and it worked much better than I expected. I'll do that in a bit though, because first I need to get the airlock set up. Ah, crap. Should not have put the glass sheets away. Another thing they've changed since I had last played is that you now have a screw to set things to config mode. Airlock sensor and outside vent. Perfect. And then we can take it off of this and we can say cycle to interior, which means this will go brrrt, and cycle to exterior. Now what I would really like to do is heat up my indoor space quickly. If there is one good way to heat things up quickly, it's using explosions, for which I do not appear to have the right amount of material or space in my inventory. Let's smelt up some copper, put some iron in here. What I need is volatile ice and oxide. This is volatile. Oh, that's oxide, which might be under my base. I really don't like digging here, but I think I'll have to. That's just too convenient for that to be there, yeah. And then volatile ice is not that nearby. Oh, there's more here as well. That's a lot of oxide. Which, actually, you don't need oxide. I didn't think about this. You only need volatile ice, because we're on Europa. The atmosphere is made of oxygen. What we're going to do is grab some volatile ice, if I can find it. Oh, there we go. That might be it. No, that's iron. But it is near here. It's like here-ish. We're going to take some volatiles and put them inside the base. Then take a welder to them. And that will make them go kasplooey. Where are my volatiles? Game. Game, you said there'd be volatiles here. There they are. Good. Okay, that'll actually be enough already. I am going to need some oxide for the furnace, so I'm going to keep it still. Okay, that's already all the ice that I can carry. Wow. Yeah, I am going to fall into that hole a lot. I know. It'll be fine, okay? I will survive. I'll try not to fall into it now, because that would have been actually hilarious if I fell in immediately. Where did my ingot go? Why'd you go there? Okay, let's go inside, because I need to blow things up. Otherwise I'm going to die. I do have a water bottle on me. Good, because I'm going to need that as well. Oh, bloody hell. Cancel pressure ice, please. Turn this off. Split like 2 volatiles. Take the welder to them. And suddenly, we have a much warmer atmosphere. It's not quite breathable yet. It's also really smart to do this with explosives in the base. We've got a lot more pressure and we've got a lot more heat now. Gonna do this once more. This is adding a little bit of... Oh fuck, that's a little hot. Bugger. That was too much. Okay. Uh-oh. Well, I sure did mess that up, huh? Okay. Well, I guess what we do is... Oh, my suit... well... I think we die. I think I don't have a chance to survive this. Because I just... Yeah, I have no suit. Oh man. Unbelievable. I guess I can respawn. Because I'm playing on normal mode. So I can just leave my stuff here and respawn. Wreckage active vent. Oh. The airlock is busted. Let's make sure I put this into... Oh, device is not powered. Oh yeah, I messed this up big time. Let's wait for the respawn and then we'll see. I didn't get a chance to get cursed with the falling into the pit. Right, what would you like to do? Give up, respawn. So now we start with crappy stuff. We start with a basic suit, no jetpack. Emergency tools, which means they have a single-use battery. No supplies. Do we start? Oh, we start a little bit further away. But we do still have all the stuff that was there, luckily. Let's grab these. Let's move them inside. That was not my best move. I should have just put a single volatile... Oh, I don't have a jetpack. So about that hole being funny. I have no jetpack now. If I fall in the hole now, it's actually a problem. Sankey's belongings. Oh. What's in there? We have my mining belt. I will take that, thank you. Put on the jetpack, put on the better helmet. Put on the jumpsuit. I will keep the emergency tools, because I think they are technically useful still. That's a free box. Hello? No. Is the body bag... Ooh, do I not? Oh, wait, no, yeah, my tool belt's in here, duh. Okay, let's put these back on. Let's see. Wire cutters. I'm very glad that it's just the cables on the ground that were destroyed. I wasn't going to go that way. I remember. I'm not forgetful, you're forgetful. Right. I hope my suit will survive long enough to do this. And I'm not sure if this door is alive, actually. Device is not powered. Oh, the cables up here broke as well. Suit power low already. This is the problem with the emergency suit. It has a really short battery life, and I don't know how I'm going to work around that, actually, because Oh, I can make an EVA suit with this. Iron and copper. That's actually what I have. Hold on. I can make a suit. If I... Where'd my iron go? No! Did I lose my iron? Hold on. I have a mining belt with iron. I can smelt some up really quickly. Was it 3 iron? I think it was 3. 5 iron. Crap. Oh, but that means I also need a gas tank. Which is actually a problem. Because I don't have an oxygen tank. Oh, buddy. Oxy tank. Do I have any tank that I could use? I have an insulated gas canister that I could, in theory, use. But I'd prefer not to. Maybe I can make a gas canister in the auto lathe. Hold on. Can I make... No. Bugger. Because the gas canister I have is currently used for fuel. Crap. There should be portable air conditioning, I think, has an air tank. I guess I could also use my nitrogen tank for my jetpack. Oh, power's off already. Oh boy. That is a problem. Let's open up my nitrogen tank. Okay, hold on. I got this. Pop the nitrogen tank in here. Grab that in there, I guess. Oh boy. Now I can fly using oxygen. Pop on my suit. Give myself an air tank. Give myself a battery. I don't have filters. Crap. Oh, that's gonna be a problem, because I don't think my other... Well, I guess I can live for a little bit for now. Now I have no jetpack, but at least I can survive right now, I think. No, my internal temperature is going... I don't have a waste tank. Ah, bugger. I need another tank. I guess I'm using my insulated canister. That's a coolant canister. Crap, that's liquid. Where's my gas thing? Ay, ay, ay. It should be in here, right? This is power. No, it's survival. Where's my power supplies? This is electrical. Ah, man. You have an insulated canister. Open that. Which is hella explosive. Okay, how about now? Wait, I still don't have a... Yes! What does it take to make a pipe bender? I have the stuff for it. I just had to get something breathable right that second. Oh, I'm out of power. I don't have the stuff for it anymore. Cognition low. Why am I falling asleep? I'm passing out. Oh, because there's still... Oh, bugger. Flush. Yeah, no, I'm not surviving this. I'll give it one more try, and otherwise I'll just restart. Because this is messed up. I messed this up big time. Is your body still around? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, my body is around, but it's not... There's nothing on my body. Jump, you fool. Ah, no! Jumped a little too far. Oh boy. Instant difficulty spike. Yeah, we're basically going to Stationeer difficulty light now. Right. My suit needs a filter, so I need to get that pipe bender operational. I needed gold for that still. Okay. Jetpack, you can go in there. Yes, jetpack critical, I know. Plop some gold in there. Let's get that going first. And then I need to get my jumpsuit on, my mining belt, my suit, my space helmet off of there. I have a second box now, which is nice. Because they're just fairly efficient storage. Okay, you can make a pipe bender. You can stop working, because otherwise I'm going to run out of power. That's my second body bag. I guess I'm going to collect those. Where'd the other one go? I guess I'm not very good at collecting them. Here it is. It's also floppy, by the way. It does actually, like, flop around a bit. Which is crazy that they did that. Oh yeah, this takes forever to print. I forgot about that. Okay, that battery is fine. My emergency tool belt is still garbage. I would like to wear my mining belt, thank you. I'd like to carry my other mining belt, because it has material that I might need. Power low. Already! No! I don't actually know what is causing my suit to be deadly right now. Because for a second I thought it was the volatiles, but they're my waste tank. My air tank is mostly oxygen, so it should be fine. Also, I don't think volatiles cause passing out, but I'm not 100% on that. Okay. Uniform has a water bottle, which I'm going to need. Please say I'm on. Oh, I need silver for filters. Crap. Oh no. Let there be silver. Please? Uh-oh. CO2 buildup. Oh, that might be it, yeah. Ah, have a good one, Arcady fan. Thank you so much for checking in. If you have any things that absolutely need fixing, let me know in the Discord, please. Because, again, it's been forever. Why is there no silver? Have a good one, though. Oh god, silver, please. No. Let this not be the reason I die again. Oh, that sucks. Okay, this might be it. I think this was the silver. Yes. Oh god, we're already out of power again. Oh boy. You have so little power in an emergency suit. Right, okay, my temperature is dropping. I will have to switch to my other suit, which is going to make me pass out again, I think. My temperature is getting really, really low very quickly. I don't know how much silver I need. Oh, I need to build the pipe bender still. Oh, crap. Now it's getting nighttime as well. That means it's going to be even colder. No! Game, don't do this to me! Oh no. Let's not... Oh, what was that? Oxygen low? Uh-oh. Oxygen critical. Okay, let's just switch to this suit, even though I'm going to pass out. Yeah, no, that's not any better, is it? Filter, carbon dioxide. I need... Oh, I just need iron? Oh, I can do that. Come on. Does he live? I live! Ah! Oh boy! What a run! Okay. We got him, boys. We're alive. Barely, but I made it. Let's switch to a different helmet, too. Is that my good helmet? That's my good helmet. Okay. Holy schmoly. I don't know what day I'm on. It might be close to bad day already. I don't know that. Oh yeah, I have no jetpack. Ooh. I forgot. I ran out of jetpack. I can set up this generator, but I have no gas for it. Well, I have gas for it. Wait, I can make canisters now. Okay, hold on. This is good. This is good. We have progress. Because I can set this up and pop that in place. And I don't have a gas canister, well, a gas canister with fuel yet, but I can make canisters now, and I have a full tank of fuel. So in principle, I should be able to run the gas gen. Because this is discharging still because of this, probably. And just because of the cold. Okay, now it's charging. Good. You're done with the silver. You can go in there. What do I need for medium filters? I want a medium filter. Oh, constant down as well. Okay. That's a problem. I'm no longer caught in a death loop. Don't worry, Subaru. I got this. I will check how hot it is inside now, because it's probably still very deadly. What's your problem? Why do you not show anything? Did the chip die? The chip broke. Are you kidding? Wait, that means I need an electronics printer, I think. Let me... Okay. Iron, gold, and copper. Silver can go in there. No, not immediately out again. Iron, I need gold. Where'd I put the gold? There. I feel like there should be gold somewhere still. Like a gold bar, but maybe I am a little bit crazy. Could very well be. You can be off, because I need this to make an electronics printer. Okay, we have a little bit of time now. I did take some damage, but that's okay. How much gold do I need? 2, so that should be enough already. Okay, now it's actual rushing hours. Oh my god. I need to figure out how warm it is in there. Without dying, ideally. For that I need a circuit board. This is not powered, because this doesn't have a battery. Which means I will need a battery, which I could get from... No, not from the other mining drill, because that's inside. I may just have to craft up some batteries. I think that will be the way. You're at 33, that means I'm going to turn you off for now, because otherwise I'm going to be running out. That's using all my iron. I need a little bit more iron, for sure. So I guess I will have to run that a little bit more. Can I get some more power somehow? If I had iron in here, I could. Power low. That's not good. This has a small battery, but small batteries won't last for very long in both my suit and in the airlock. I don't get any extra large batteries, do I? Don't think I do. Right. I guess I'll grab the waste bags. I'll start moving some of these crates a little bit closer. This one I'm not going to need anytime soon. It has water, but that's for once I run out of the water bags that you start with. Do you have an atmospheric sensor chip? Yes, I do, but that doesn't work through the door. So I'd have to go inside first still. which is a problem. Also, my vent is destroyed. I forgot to realize that. There's liquid in the pipe. Yes, I'm not too surprised. Okay, I made the pipe bender and now I have the electronics printer. I switched these compared to how I have them normally. That is going to mess me up so bad. I did the same thing in the little test run that I did. I don't have enough cables, brother. Ay ay ay. It'll be fine, okay? It'll all be fine. Give it a little bit of time, trust the process, and it's going to be okay. We have an electronics printer. We have 25% power in that battery. I don't think I need more cables right now. That now has half a unit of copper, which is annoying. It's going to bother me. You can go in there. You can be off. What did I need? I needed a vent. What do I need for an active vent? Iron, gold, and copper. Of course. You still have gold and copper. You can expel. Is that enough gold and copper? It is. Then I just need some iron. How much iron? 5 iron. Should be enough iron. Okay, we're almost done. We almost have everything we need. I needed the chip as well. You can be... Well, I guess I'll have to first grab this one. Oh, that's an angle grinder now. I believe you normally grab those with the drill, but now, because it's broken, I need the angle grinder. I would like to rename that. I don't think I'll have the time for it. Check what you need for an airlock. Iron, gold, and copper. What a surprise. That's silver, though. How much more? That's enough. Wow. That does actually surprise me quite a bit. I did not expect that to be enough. No! My chip! It wasn't me that fell in the hole, it was the chip. It betrayed me. Right, you can go in there. You can... glass up. You can be on. Cool. Perfect. It works again. I just need to do this. Active vent. It's going to be vent. Outside. It's going to be exterior. Habitat's going to be interior. And airlock sensor is going to be sensor. You are good. Now we can, in theory, check how warm it is inside. Although I am slightly worried. Let's grab the Atmos analyzer. Not that it's going to help if it's too hot inside, but I guess we'll see. And if it's too hot inside, I will have to restart, because that's not going to work. Oh. Piss. Oh no. I forgot to consider this. Right, so what happened there is that I am an idiot and forgot that I need a battery in here for this to work. Which is a problem, because I don't have any spare large batteries, so I'm gonna have to put a small battery in there, I guess. I guess it'll be fine. It's the best we got. But that will not last for very long. Let's turn you off so that this doesn't keep running out of power. Okay, you have power. You're building up power. You... Oh, piss. Okay. I accidentally cycled that without first fixing this door up. Oh, as in it was still cycling, basically. Which, as you could tell, caused some problems. You're charging. You're charging. I think I will switch these batteries because that holds so much more power. I would really like some fuel for you, but do not have, cannot get. I'll need to keep this off as long as I'm not using it. Okay, we have an airlock. I didn't check how hot it was inside. I have a drink. I do not have an eat. Let's bring something to eat as well. Which is this here box that will have edible stuff. Oh, that's a big jump. That's a very big jump. Can I? Nope, I'm not going the right way and I don't have a jetpack still. Ah! Game. Please, let me just get inside. This has got to be the worst start I've had in this game so far, including any that I've had for like my really early... Hello, can I not jump as high when I'm carrying this box? Is that the problem? That is the problem. You come here. These are all survival supplies, yes, so you can all go inside with me. This is a horrible idea. How warm is it? It is very warm inside. But not everything breaks immediately amounts of warm. So I could probably fix this just with a vent. Are you taking damage right now? No, right? Or what I could do is just put some oxygen in here. Because what's the atmosphere like? I had a thing. There's a lot of pollutant. It's mostly oxygen. So if I just add more cold oxide, that should in theory just evaporate and cool down the place. But it'll also add more pressure, I guess. Oh, this is going to pop. Hold on. These windows are going to pop soon. That's a problem. Yeah, no, I really haven't planned this very well, have I? Let's pop this window and immediately put it back. Vent some of that air. It's still 100 degrees. Actually, I could just keep venting this for a while, because I could get this down to like 45 kilopascals, which is fine. And now this is just venting to a normal temperature. It's still a bit warm. Okay, hey, this is working. Okay, we have a fine atmosphere. Hell yeah, we got this. I repeat, we are safe. Oh man, what a run. What a run this is. You should be off, because otherwise you're using power constantly. So first order of business will be more wind turbines, because I need power. I very desperately need power. Duct tape I will keep on me. I should have realized in time that my suit was dying. Battery is still fine-ish. It's like, it's not great, but it's also not too bad. Also, they've supplied it with some premium stuff. We got boneless cereal bars. That's actually quite nice. Very, very fancy. Oh, my helmet is locked. Please do not lock my helmet. Pollutants at 1.68%. I don't actually know what the safe limit is.
Toxin critical. Toxin critical.
This is clearly above the safe limit. Right. That is unsafe amounts of pollutant, clearly. Good to know. How will I fix that? I do not know yet. You are currently losing power despite it being a comparatively safe time. My helmet has some weird effect. Is it cracked? My helmet might be cracked. I don't know. Anyway, food is still okay. I have a portable scrubber. I can set that up. I will set that up. Because it also comes with a battery. So this is perfect for cleaning this area out. This, I have a pollutant filter. So I can actually get this safe. You get to work in here, good sir.
Power critical.
Power's critical. That's very good to know. You're at 16%. I am now at 20% then, if I'm not mistaken. 10%. Which means this is slightly better, despite still being very bad. You can probably keep working till your battery is fully flat, because this is going to take you a while, and your battery is not doing too hot. Let us run outside so that I might build some more wind turbines. Cool, this can be off. You can be recharging. You're at 100%. That's really good. What does a wind turbine cost me? 10 iron, 4 more gold. Do I have any of that? I do in fact not. So you're at 23 now. Let's put you down to 13. Okay. 14, 13, good. And a few more gold. How much more gold? I already forgot. 4 more gold. 31, so it should be 27, and then we are safe. But gold takes forever. Not gold is forever, gold takes forever. Okay, we're generating good power now though, because I've got this running. And we're still generating power, so that's really good. 28, 27. Okay, fabulous. That means I can make a second wind turbine. For which I do not have the cables right now. What critical? Power critical. Oh yeah, no, that's going to be happening for a little while. I guess I'll just keep swapping these. Because I am unable to solve my power issue right now. Now what I really hope is that I don't get hit with a storm right this second. Because that would kind of suck. I maybe should move all my stuff inside. Which I guess I can't really do very well. I can do them one by one. That's not ideal. Power critical again. You're at 10% also. Please get this up quickly. I need it! This is going to need a frame built as well. Otherwise it won't allow me to place it. Which means I would like to weld that up too. Because again, it just makes things a little bit easier if I weld them up. Okay, there's my wind turbine. That means that you... If I don't get launched. Very convenient. Let's see, you are generating power, you aren't, because this is using power. Cable. Would like a few of these, please. That's my wind turbine. I don't know how much it's generating, probably not nearly enough. You're out of power. You're out of material, sorry. Okay, you are generating again. That is 6 cable coils. That is, in fact, enough for what I need. Hell yeah. Okay, we're back in business. And now, actually. We got twice the power generation now. Which, I don't know how much it is, but it's more. And that's good. I will put a frame here as well, because I think that will help me. Can just a little bit easier walk around the place now. Okay. This should actually be recharging now. I'm at 3%. This is at 14. You see how quickly the batteries in my suit drain. That is partially because of the cold. And it's actually terrifying. You lose power really quickly. I should probably focus on getting a jetpack tank going. Let's see, this is full almost. There's a little bit more space in there. Let me try and move all my supplies inside. Portable AC will go inside. I do have the coolant cylinder still. So that's worth actually bringing inside. And that's 78 Kelvin. That's very cold. Please let me inside as well. You're charging, okay. This is at how cold? It's not, well, it's freezing still, almost. But it's not unsurvivable. Reason I'm moving my stuff inside, by the way, is so that I can hopefully survive the first storm. Because that is coming. I don't know when exactly, but it is coming sooner than I would like. That I do know. And given that I have no easy way to traverse this terrain still, I'd prefer to get this done as soon as possible. Okay, that's one tank. This is, by the way, not a smart thing to do. Winter's coming, yeah, basically. The flashlight does take up a lot of suit power. That is a very good point. It's also the one way in which you guys can see what I'm doing. But you have a very good point that the flashlight is really inefficient. And that I really shouldn't be using it. Okay, I guess we're doing the same thing that I did earlier. Jump first, grab later. I don't know what this flickering light is. Probably related to Segi Plus. Oh, is my welder on? Frick. Oh, that's wasteful. I do know what that flickering light is. That is me wasting a lot of precious fuel. Apologies for the horrible view that gave. I should probably make some canisters so that I can make power using this fuel. Okay, no can do. Let's see, what are you at? 14, so we're going to switch. Now this is going to be fairly cold inside, given that I've been cooling it down with my lovely amount of cold air. This is at minus 21 now. That is a problem. Do I have flares inside already? No, I do not know where the flares are. Are they in here? They are not. Those are airlock supplies. Wait, no, they should be. Oh, they may have been with the mining supplies and thus burnt up. Right. Yeah, that happened. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, no, I think the pack of flares is what I accidentally tossed in the fire. Well, that's fun. Just fabulous. This is my solid generator. I could actually start using that. Honestly, the basic helmet, I can just toss those because they are completely useless anyway. They're fine to break in the first storm. And then I can grab one of the crates like this, grab the other in my fingies. Yeah, I'll check in a second. Once I have everything inside, I'll check if I have any flares anywhere. But I think they are all gone. Which means that I have lost my good way of heating up inside. I could still use the welder directly, or I could put a generator inside. But the generator also has a lot of bad gas output, which I'd prefer not to have inside. For, I think, fairly obvious reasons. So I think I'll just try and do a singular volatile this time. Because it's at minus 60 something. I think one volatile will be fine. I think I just did too much last time. Oh, you do still have flares. Hey! Hell yeah. Okay, I'm not sure if I can heat this up enough though. And that means that my highest priority should be getting an airlock going, like a good airlock, because otherwise I'm going to keep getting more cold air inside, and that's bad. So I will first need to get a good airlock. Which means I need power. Which means I need to keep swapping these batteries. Airlock, airlock, airlock. I need airlock chip. I need insulated pipes, which need steel. That's a problem. Because that means I need a furnace. I guess I can maybe, for now... Ooh. Is that going to work? I was thinking maybe I could put a... Oh, shut up with your power critical. I was thinking maybe I could put a generator in a separate box. And then somehow get the heat from that box to my box. Using like a pipe with some stuff. But then... Ideally, I'd have a generator that outputs something that I can use. You know what? I'll just toss some flares. Fuck it. But getting minus 42 to heat up is quite a challenge. That's 7 flares. They're not doing much. This battery's dead. You can stay inside. Okay. So I need a furnace, basically, is what I'm saying. This is very red. What does a furnace need? Do you even make the furnace here? You do make the furnace here. Iron and copper. Which in theory I should have. This can be tossed, because I'm not going to use that. Oh, there's still a crate. Crap, this is a really important one too. Uh-oh. I should get that inside as soon as possible. Because these are my plants, and if I don't keep these past the first storm, if they don't survive the storm, that means I won't have plants until I have trading. And for any of you that have played this game, it'll take me a little bit to get trading. Let's see, I have material. Don't really have much battery though. It'll be fine. We'll smelt until it dies. And in the meantime, I will keep swapping these batteries. Oh man, I need a... Do you have material? No, it's all in here. No, it's also not in there. I just don't have material. Wow.
Power critical.
Means I probably should be putting some iron in this so I can make a gas canister. Because what that allows me to do is use this thing, which will be very helpful. It doesn't matter if I pressurize this. Let's see, where's my gas tank? Did I leave the gas tank outside? Wow, I actually did. It is getting a little bit warmer in there. That's good. Here's my gas tank. Okay, now I can run this, which will finally give me power. Hell yeah. Okay, we've got power. That problem is, well, not quite solved, but at least delayed. Let me make some more filters, which I could best look for carbon dioxide. I want to make 2 filters. I will... Okay, that's all smelted. And I want some gold. Cool. Okay. We're set on that. I needed a furnace. Was it even gold that I needed? It was copper that I needed. Right. I knew that. Let's stop smelting gold, because that's a waste of time. Because copper takes a really long time to smelt. Or gold, sorry, takes a really long time to smelt. Gold I'll probably need in the electroprinter. But really, I'd like to... Ah, crap. I'd like to grab the iron from here, because otherwise that's going to take forever. Can I get up here? No. I need a ramp. There is a ramp thingy feature that I should probably be building. You can go in there. You can be off. Is this fully charged? No, not yet. This one is, though. What if I switched these temporarily? Look at how rapidly my personal battery drains. It is insane. You can actually see it ticking down. That's wild. You can just go in there. I don't mind. Just switch these out for now. Okay, much better. Right. With the copper almost smelted. Basically done. That allows me to finally make that furnace. Which I think it was still on furnace, yeah. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Because the furnace allows me to make steel, and I think I have the materials for steel. Basically, that one missing copper is one missing coal is a little bit sad. I'm going to need to get that still. I think I'll smelt up some gold, because that could be quite useful. My batteries might be full soon. No. No, not quite. How are you doing on pressure? You are doing just fine. No complaints. Let's see, iron. I have iron in there. I have gold in there. I wouldn't mind some more turbines. Which needs gold and more copper. Okay, maybe I won't be making more turbines. And again, I still don't... Pure ice carbon dioxide... Ooh. Oh, that's interesting. I have filtered the... Or I've cooled down the air that's inside there to the point where carbon dioxide freezes. Which is actually quite cool. I'm actually pretty happy with that, because that means I can probably do that more intentionally. I could filter carbon dioxide out of my base and then freeze it in atmosphere to just get carbon dioxide ice, which is fairly, like a fairly safe thing to use for cooling, I guess. It's just a way to store carbon dioxide without needing tanks. It's not necessarily an ideal solution by any means, but it's fun.
Power low.
Power low, yes, I'm aware. But the other battery is lower, so we're not complaining, are we? Are you almost done? No. Oh man, gold is so slow to process early on. You know what? Let's just use the rotation buttons. Like a zo? No. Like a zo. And then I've learned a trick earlier. Someone taught me about this. Told me about this, whatever. Words are hard. If you put your furnace like this, I think it is. Yeah. It'll be in the cube that's like right off the edge of my platform, which means I could enclose that, which is actually really useful on this planet. Because your furnace gets very warm. So it's really nice if you can put it in a box. Oh, is it just... Oh, it's just iron sheets. Okay. So now this will be in that box, which means it's... shielded? No? Like... sorry, words. Enclosed and thus insulated. That's the word I'm looking for. It's so cold the coolant has frozen solid. Yeah, kinda. Okay. We've got a furnace. I think that's inside. Maybe it's one further back, actually. Hold on, now I don't know for sure. I don't have a jetpack still. Oh man, this is going to mess me up so bad. I'm going to have to keep that in mind while mining as well. Maybe I should just put a... Make a can full of pressure. I needed gold and you. Do I need anything from here right now? I could really use stairs. Which is a lot of iron, but I think it's worth it. Just so I don't have to die. You can be off because my batteries are full. Yes. Very nice. And you can be further inside so that I can actually get inside as well. Alright. Okay, my wind turbines are actually keeping my batteries charged again. That's beautiful. You can go make me one stairs kit. The stairs are would allow me to actually get up these ramps. I would like to have more than one, but I think for now one will have to do. So that I think I'll put them on this side actually, because here I can jump, here I can't. Oh, don't steal that, silly. And now I can finally just walk up my platform. Oh, what an upgrade. And then I need... Let's see, I have oxygen. I have a breathable atmosphere, mostly. I need power, mostly, I think. Which means I need copper and iron in there. I have enough iron and copper in here. Let's just plop these in here and make more of these units. This will make only one, which is fine, I think. But I wouldn't mind having another. Hunger caution. Ooh. That's not very nice of you. %. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. I need steel. I need to use this to make steel. Ah. Okay, it doesn't matter that I fell off the platform, because now I can just walk up. I'm not actually sure whether this is correct, what I've done here. Let's try and move that back one. That's a wrench I need. No. It is a crowbar again. It's so weird that you use a crowbar to disassemble the furnace. I think that's too far inside. Yeah, no, it was the one that I had just now. It is this this here layout. Oh boy. Let's put that like this. That's fine. I guess we'll put it back where it was just now. Crazy. It's only a little bit of wasted gas. That's okay. Right, we have a furnace. I need to heat this, but I also need to make sure I have an atmosphere here that can let me use the furnace, basically. I can just toss things in here, which is really nice. I don't need anything for like chutes, which is quite convenient. I do, however, need my iron frames, because I would like another... Well, I guess I should put them here now. And then weld that up so that I'm a little bit more efficient with my cables, because I have very limited cables right now still. Like so. And then we have a third wind turbine. Perfect. It'll make life just that little bit easier with power again. Okay, this is charging. Why are you not charging? Is it not enough power to charge both? Crazy. I think I will try and make half a stack of steel, which I hate doing, but I think it is the right call here. Because, yeah, just because otherwise I'm going to be fighting with no steel, and I really would like steel, even if it's just a little bit. So let's take some... Iron I don't need to split anymore. One oxide. I think I need 2 oxide actually to make this work. And 4 volatiles. Let's thaw the oxide. Let's smelt that. There we have enough temperature for steel, I think. So let's do this. This. Is that enough? Yeah, that'll survive making steel. I don't really have the material for other things yet. But at least we have some steel. Okay, you are going in the pipe bender. And so is my silicon, which I will also toss in here. Which needs a surprising amount of heat, so I'm a little bit worried about it. I think, actually, I think it only needs like 900C. That is good. I do think the storm is probably coming relatively soon. So you should start making insulated pipes and passive vents. I need 2 pipes only, technically. Oh. And then insulated passive vents. I want 1 of them. Because I only need 1. Because the outdoor vent can still be a normal one. And then I need a powered vent. Or an active vent. Iron, gold, and copper. That is a problem. You can go inside, you can go inside. Iron, gold, and copper. Do I have that anywhere? Yes, actually. What if I do it like this? It's a little bit easier to toggle on and off. Let that be enough, please. It is! And then I just need the airlock kit, which is in there. And then we finally have a better airlock. Oh boy. Trust me, normally this doesn't happen. It doesn't quite go this way. Oh man, that was quite a... No copper left. Problem. Because the advanced airlock definitely needs copper as well. Luckily, there's some there. I guess I could probably just smelt more in here. Let's melt up some iron. And some more gold, maybe. Let's not do that at the same time, maybe. 'Cause that would be very stupid. There's my gold. Hey, Brainless, what's up? How you doing? Let's do the silicon in here, actually, because iron smelts fairly quickly in there. Can I put this somewhere? I will put you in there for now. You have finished. Fabulous. That means I can replace my airlock. So, Brainless, I've messed up. I died a few times very early on. And that caused some issues. And now I'm trying to solve those issues. So we have very little in the form of supplies. I've had to use a bunch of my gas canisters that you start out with for things that really shouldn't have needed those gas canisters. I do finally have a little bit of power. It's not a lot, but it's enough to get us going again. Yeah, basically things have been very rough, but we'll get there. Let's plop this back in, and let's make sure we have a pipe here as well, because I need this to go there. This pipe can go inside. Let's see, what else do I need right now? Oh, I have my iron ingot still. I have a bunch of iron in there, so that's fine. You probably need iron as well. I can replace this with the advanced airlock kit. When I'm inside, I will need the labeler, which is indoors. And then... let's see, airlock, vent... I think I have everything. I don't think I need a lot. I need a labeler and a screwdriver, and that's it. And then the advanced kit, which is in there. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. Let's go inside. Cancel pressurizing, actually. Drink. let's bring this inside first so that it's out of my way. Then we have the advanced kit, which I'm going to need here. This I want to put here. And then you need to be off, because otherwise I'm wasting power. Let's maybe put that in here and not toss it. Let's not make a mess immediately, shall we? Let's see, you go in there, and we have an advanced airlock. Almost. Let's see. I need to label things, I said. Where's my labeler? There's my labeler, which doesn't have a battery, I think. Most certainly does not, but there is a battery here, luckily. Let's see. You are outside. You are inside. You are outside. You are habitat. Inside. Outside is exterior. Inside is interior. Outside is exterior. Habitat is interior. Airlock sensor is sensor. We should have a better airlock now. It's only minus 29 in here. You do a little break in Starbase and you're playing spacecraft. Ooh, very nice. How is it? How is spacecraft? Because I don't believe I've played it yet. But then I was convinced I had played a demo for it. And then later I looked it up and I was like, no, this looks very different from what I thought I remembered from the demo. So maybe that was a different game that just looked similar or something. Okay, we toss a few flares. We have a battery here, which I would really like to charge. Is this a burning flare? That is a burning flare. Why did I grab a burning flare? Let's switch these out because this is charging right now and then I can run my filter thingamajig. Because I'm going to need that with all these flares up here, making the place all nasty. Really hope this gets it to a slightly more accessible temperature, though. Spacecraft looks kind of interesting, but nothing beats building ships in Starbase. That I will have to agree with. Despite the fact that I really want there to be something that scratches that Starbase itch. It just doesn't. There's just nothing there yet. One game that I had, kind of, still sort of have. One that at least has a lot of potential in scratching that building itch. For me, personally, at least. Is, now I gotta say it right, Anymaker. Because I hate the setting of the game. Because they made it a zombie survival game, for some reason. But the building is so good. The building is just, oh, I love it. That build system, Anymaker's build system in a Starbase-like setting would be perfect. It's also really easy to build in-world. The thing that Anymaker really hasn't figured out yet is inventory management. They made that the absolute worst they could have done. And I don't know why, and I don't know how. But they did. They made it so bad. Because, for example, you have, like, I don't know, 15 different types of buttons that you can build, which is great, like, lovely. You have, you know, an item that you use to build 15 types of buttons. But no, they made 15 different items that you have to collect for each of those buttons. And the same for switches, because switches are not included in buttons. The same for turnable knobs. And then there is dials, of which there are, like, I don't know, 30 different versions. And then there is engine parts. And you need so many different parts for an engine, which is great. But you cannot have enough space to keep them all. Also, I really hope the YouTube stream is just stuttering on my end. Hunger critical. Okay, I can fix that. Surprisingly. What's my... Wait, oh, flares don't add pollutant? Oh. Well. Do I have good news for me? Okay, I just ate the whole bar. I Kirby'd that thing inside. Wait, I have a water bottle? I hadn't realized you start with a water bottle. I thought they were all water packets. Well, that's lovely. And then there's the new mechanic now where you have to use waste bags. Don't know how I take one of these out. Is there a one of these outside? No, there's not. I guess I will have to wait for it to actually have that built up anyway. It's okay. Power low. Yes, yes, game. I'm aware. I need an extra large battery. Because I'm kind of out. Which isn't great. Portable AC I don't really need, because I've got this to a nice temperature now. I still have an emergency tool belt. I have a couple of boxes that are great. But what I'd really like is this. Not the container mounts, but the lockers, because those... Oh, I love lockers. Oh, now I just need to change the settings on this a little bit. Because currently it's set to 101 kPa, which it will never get to. And this will be much better. Cancel pressurizing. And now I just need to find a nice place to put my locker. Which for now, I guess I will just put that here. Let's put it there. I have a place to put my stuff. Yay. What I need now, though, is jetpack fuel. Hold on. I still don't have that. I guess I could just, for my jetpack, use oxygen. Right? Because all I need to get oxygen on this planet is... Well, I guess I need to heat it. But all I need for oxygen for my jetpack... Hold on. Let's check, actually. At what temperature can oxygen liquefy? Let's put it in Celsius. So it's easier to compare to what I see. Okay, so we are... I guess we are at a temperature, because we're at like a minus 140. We are at a temperature where oxygen will liquefy at 1400 kilopascals. So I will need to heat that up a little to like 100. Minus 100 at least. Which is a problem. Hey, Retnas, what up? How you doing? Oh, cock. Ready up, lads. There's an ad coming. Let's make another ladder. Stair. Let's see. Can I see when the ad is going? No, I don't think I can. Crazy. Twitch is giving you absolutely nothing. Ooh, that battery's full. That battery's full. This has no batteries. After all this time you're streaming again. Yeah, I wanted to give it a shot again. It's been far too long. And I know I always enjoyed it, so I was like, let's just try it out again. I can build a bunch of large batteries. I think I may have to. But I'd also like a station battery. Which I can almost make. Let's put this here, so that I have a set of stairs there as well. And then I'd really like one on this side too, but I think that will have to wait for a while. No! Frick! Come back, silly. How do you like the new maps on Stationeers? As in, okay, so I haven't really played before the terrain update. So if that's what you mean, then I don't know what life was like before. But I do like them. I think I would really like a station battery. So I need a little bit more gold. Do I have that? I think I put that in somewhere here. Yes. And it should be the... Oh no, silicon pops out first. No. And then it's gold. Good. Let's make a station battery. Just so I can actually store all the power that I would like to store. Not that I have a lot yet, but that's okay. That's for future me to worry about. Do need suit power soon. So I guess I can switch this now. Okay, we're doing better. So Mesra, I died like a couple times early on. I will I guess I should keep these bags. You only played a little after train update. Wow, interesting. No, yeah, I've basically I picked up the game a little before that, I think. But no, almost all my experience has been after the train update. Which, honestly, I quite like, because I think the train update is a good thing. I think it was quite a good upgrade compared to the randomness of before, which, again, I don't think that's bad necessarily, but I do think the reliability of the train, basically, is quite nice. Although, not sure if this is very reliable. You get what I mean. You see many drop balls? Yeah, there's 3. One of them was my original. Oh. I also don't have any jetpack propellant, and I'm using this canister, which is normally the coolant. No, this is your normal jetpack canister. I'm using that as my air tank. I'm using the normal generator fuel canister as my waste tank. Things are going great, basically. Let me actually make some canisters still, because I could really use a couple more. Now, what I really want to do is have something that lets me get probably just oxygen at a higher temperature, because right now I have none of that. Usually I end up playing the robot. Ah. I don't know. I've never actually quite liked the robot. This needs steel, doesn't it? Steel plates. Yes, it does need two steel sheets. Which means I should probably start making a stacker so that I can split my materials. Iron, silicon, you have all the good stuff. That's my steel. I guess this can go back in here. And then I want you actually to toss out more still. Copper. I think that was what I needed, right? Yes, it is. Drink. You need to steal 2 sheets. Wow. Wow. Absolutely not a bad joke. No, you would never, right? Do I put it here? No, I think I will put it here for now. Probably this way around, which I don't like, but it's okay. No, maybe I will put it like this, so that I can just split my stuff. I will need a bit more cable, but I guess I could start making heavy cable. How much do I have? 41 gold. Yeah, I think I can make. I think I can start making heavy cable. You can go back in there. You can go in there. Let me. Come on. Ooh. Why is my power being all spicy? Oh, because my wind turbines are straight up not running. Wow. Guys, I need you to generate. Thank you. No, stop. Don't. What I really could use is another turbine. I can make one more, and then I just need a bit more copper. Do I have any anywhere? I don't think so, right? No. But I can make at least one more, and that's good. I guess I'll start doing some more mining in a second, but I don't have a tool printer yet, because the tool printer would be absolutely lovely for getting backpacks, mining backpacks, because they allow me to carry so much more stuff. Oh boy. Someone sent me a message, I see. Oops. It's a downside of streaming. I completely, like, just put my phone away. Let me quickly respond, because this is actually something important that I do need to respond to. Okay, let's get this turbine operational. For which I need a frame, which I do not have. Let me build a frame. Let's make a steel frame. Yes, we shall make steel frame. Steel frame superior. I guess I will put this here for now. And then I will make some steel sheets. Which, I'm no monster, so I'll make 2. And then I guess I'll make another steel frame as well. Just to make it nice and balanced. So that I can actually use all my sheets. Good. You can go there. Don't know where the other one will go yet. I don't know, maybe I'll just put it next to it. I need to get rid of it. One steel sheet is in the pipe bender, wait. Oh, crap. Is it? It is! Oh, man! Do I have an uneven amount of steel? No. Yaha! I realized, by the way, that I don't have enough... Well, I wouldn't have enough heavy cable to go from all the way back here to all the way over yonder. Over at my power, like my base, where I would want to put my battery. Because I don't have enough copper. I don't have enough gold or copper. Hold on, it may not be enough copper. It is copper that's the problem. Oh, crap, because that's also a problem for normal cables. Although I guess I could, with normal cables, I could just reroute the ones that I have. No, that would still be a problem. Ooh. Let me move this to a different place, by the way. So I realize now where I would want to put this. You hear the wind turbines spooling up. Which is good news. I want to put this here so that I can route my cables by here without it looking stupid, because I want to put the battery here, I think, for now. Ah, have a good evening, Subaru. Thank you so much for checking in. Very good talking to you guys again. Okay, these are slowly but steadily charging. I could run the generator for a while if I needed to. This battery could probably best go in there. All right. Turbines are up. I need the battery next, basically, and I need a jetpack. But jetpack is kind of a thing. This should now be a lot faster than it was a second ago, because it doesn't want to pressurize, which is great. Let's put these here. Let's put this here on the side for now. Let's not kill myself with a crate, because that would be bad. And then this can go... Normally I would be fine putting it like in the wall, but I need to be able to access the button that's on this side. Which, why they chose to put it there, I don't know. Not a fan. But it's where it is. No. Screwdriver, please. We have our battery. That is just fabulous. Turn that on. And then on this side, I'm going to have to change how my power is routed a little bit, maybe. I could route this out the back, possibly. But I think my next big thing will be a bunch of copper, because I'm going to need a bunch of copper. Can you not suck in atmosphere to a tank, or does it freeze? It will liquefy, yeah. Which I guess that works in a canister, but I don't think I can get it into the canister safely. Like, the canister itself is not a problem, but the in front of a canister is a problem. Like the pipes before that. So yeah, no, I can't quite do that. What I could do though is compress it and heat it up somehow. But I'll have to figure out what I want to do for that. However, that will be for the next time. Because right now it is dinner time, which means I will have to go cook dinner. Well, it's almost dinner time. It's cooking dinner time. So I will have to thank you guys so much for being here, for joining me on this adventure into a different space game. And yeah, I'll let you know when I'm going to be live again. I need to figure out a schedule. So if like people have an opinion on when they are available or when they would like to watch some streams, let me know in Discord, because I have no clue yet. Thank you, MWire. You too. Have a wonderful evening, at least for me. I hope it's a wonderful day for wherever you guys are. And I'll catch you soon, okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye.